It's Soubes, he's up, he keeps the bike on.
And Escoffier's got between them. Escoffier's got between them. Oh, it's going to be
Souberyas
amazing.
takes a victory. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow,
That mixes things up so massively for the overall with Escoffier. Did you hear that, Jeff? Did you hear that? That means right now, the going into the final round, it's happening again. We have got Greg Aranda, Cedric Souberyas, our top two riders, going into the final round of the year on level points.
Tomorrow's superfinal, it's plain and simple. Whoever finishes the highest out of the two is going to win this whole thing.
For the fourth year in a row, the war for the AX title has come down to a winner-takes-all scenario. For 5 rounds, over 3 weekends, the intense rivalry between Team Green Kawasaki's Gregory Aranda and Fro Systems' Cedric Souberyas has been growing and growing. The two warriors will do whatever it takes in order to claim the crown. The intensity and excitement that Arena Cross provides has once again produced one of the closest title fights in all of motorsports. What more could a race fan wish for? May the best man win. This is AX Men.
Are you ready? Arena Cross! Yes!
Final weekend of Arena Cross 2019, and as expected, as predicted, as it always is at Arena Cross, completely unpredictable. Round 5, the Friday night, went off with the most intense superfinals race we have had to date. So many riders in the mix for the top spots. It was not a clear run thing at all, with Souberyas taking the lead from the front, but Aranda so hot on his tail, and British guys in the mix as well. Adam Chatfield having the race of his life. Matt Bayliss unfortunately not coming good because of bike issues. But then we had Greedy making it through to the final, James Dunn making it through to the final. So many Brits in play, but still those Frenchies leading the charge. And it came down to the very last lap where for the first time, Soubes and Aranda actually clashed to the degree where it put them both on the ground. Soubes is the first to get up. Adrien Escoffier pounces on the opportunity. Soubes gets top spot, Escoffier second, Aranda gets third, and what that means is that for the 4th year running, we have got a two-way race for the title of this Arena Cross series, and for the first time ever, it's level peggings on the points. So the simple fact is that whichever of those riders comes out on top, Soubes or Aranda, no matter where they place, as long as one is on top of the other, that rider will be the 2019 Arena Cross Series title champion.
I can't believe that I'm sat here with two guys on the same points for the 4th year running, going into the final night of Arena Cross. It's almost like we fixed it. For me, I think it's because it means that much, and watching Soub last night, you know, I did not expect that guy to be passed by Aranda and then catch him back up, pass him again, and those guys to go at it as they did. I didn't expect that, and you know, I was like a fan. I was up and screaming when I was supposed to be doing my job, but that's what makes it. Soub brings experience. Aranda brings just all-out strength and class. You know, the guy is just an incredible rider. I can't say any more than that. They're two brilliant riders, but just two so very, very different riders as well. And they're both great to watch, and they both want to win, and I love that.
Greg Aranda was the outside bet in some senses coming into this Arena Cross because it is his very first Arena Cross, but the thing is he's been there, done that, and I think everybody was dreading the day on the mainland of Europe that he came and joined Arena Cross, and that was proven in the very first weekend. The guy is so fluid, so smooth, so cool, calm and collected. You can see that from his practice runs where he actually hardly gets any laps in at all. He sits, he waits, and then just blast out the fastest lap in his very first lap of those practice and qualifying sessions, and he does the same in the main event. It's not as if his time slowed down in the main event, he just gets faster and faster and faster, and in most of the races this series, he has not led all the way. He's had to fight his way through the pack because, admittedly, from his point of view, he hasn't always had the best starts, but he still ends up in the top spots. He somehow manages to get past riders again and again and again, and it doesn't matter how far back he is. He's undoubtedly the fastest out there on any of the tracks we've had so far, but it seems this weekend that the playing field has been leveled a little bit with the track that we have between the 250s and the 450s, and going on last night, that could well be playing into Soubes' hands. Cedric Souberyas, what can you say about this guy? He has been in this position 4 years running now, and for the first time last year, he managed to squeeze himself ahead of Ramet, who was battling it out with for years to take the Arena Cross title, and he wants to keep hold of that title for sure. The difference this year is that he made the choice to go on a 250 because he knew he'd get the pick on the gate, and going on Birmingham, 2 stops there, and last night it seems to have worked wonders for him. The thing with Soubes is he is lightning fast. He's the fastest 250 rider out there. He would be one of the fastest on the 450, no doubt, but we're wondering as to what the difference between the 2 bike sizes will make come race night. Now last night he held his own. Last night he wasn't losing ground when they were going toe to toe, heel to heel, tire to tire. And the thing is, he was actually getting even more aggressive as the night went on, holding his line. We know he can battle with the hardest, as he's done every single time he's been at Arena Cross. He is up against it with Greg Aranda because that guy is no pushover. But the only person we're predicting that can push that guy over, it's got to be Soubes, which is why it's so fitting that these two are going to be going toe to toe for the title, and it's only between those two, and the rest are just going to have to hang on to their shirt tails.
Mathematically, the guy sat in 7th place right now can win tonight. That's probably not going to happen. In fact, those points don't matter now. When it comes to Aranda and Soubes, it's whoever crosses that finish line first is the winner.
If we've learned anything from the many years of Arena Cross, it's that we can't learn anything from any of the many years of Arena Cross because it could go any which way. We saw in Birmingham, Ash Greedy got the whole shot of a lifetime, leading the super finals for the first 5 laps. He'd taken the long way through, so was fully puffed out by the time he got to that super finals, but that just goes to show that the world-class line of riders we've got, and anybody can take it. We have got a slightly slippy top surface to the track here, even though it's hard packed and it's holding together well, we are seeing the odd mistake where mistakes shouldn't really be made, so that's going to mix things up. It was fireworks aplenty last night across all of our classes, not just the pros. We've got a big old title race in the 65Us and the Super Mini Cup. We've got amazing riding from our Pro-Am riders. The rookies is going off as well. They'll be battling hard to the bitter end. But we can't get around the fact that it'll be all eyes on the pros. The guys have to do the work in the 2 main events in their respective classes, the 450s and the 250, to see who ends up in the super final. And it's not just about these 2 riders, Soubes and Aranda. There's 10 other world-class riders in the field who are going to cause an upset. That's just the way it goes in Arena Cross, and if we've learned anything, we cannot predict anything when it comes to a super final, certainly when it comes to the grand finale, the roundup, the climax of the entire series, which is what we've got here in Sheffield tonight.
My hopes are that we have another night like last night where literally it all goes off in the second to last corner. The reality is, God, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I have not got a clue what's going to happen, because you mustn't forget that there's another 4 riders maybe that I think can get on the podium, so to put my money on it, I'm going to say, my heart's saying Soub, but I think it's going to be Aranda.
You know, the day was special yesterday because, yeah, I was a little bit behind Greg, 4 points. It's a tiny gap, but it's still a gap. So I had to do no mistake because if I wanted to hope a title today, I needed to win and being at front of Greg, because otherwise he could finish behind me. Yesterday we had a great battle in the super final, so now we shuffle the card and it's all in one final, so it's gonna be interesting, I guess.
Yeah, it was a crazy race. I had a not so good start. I think I was 4. I make some laps to be on the rhythm, and after I come back until the first place, and yeah, with the lapper was little bit difficult, and Soub passed me, and it was the last lap, so I give everything and try to pass him on the last corner, and we crash together. So yeah, I restart, I finish third. So now we have the same points. So this night will be a big fighting.
That's arena cross. I would say, I would probably say different if I would lose my position, but yeah, it's arena cross. We know how it is, and when we play for a title, you know, 3 years ago when I lost a title with a move like that, I said it was not stupid from Ramet, it was the rest, what happened after, that I was not happy about, you know, because Ramet was playing for the title, so Greg was playing for the title as well, and I guess we need to expect more bad even today, you know, because I need to be smart, but strong enough to receive any shock that can come, you know.
Some parts is better in 450, I think, and some parts is better in 250. But also the start, when you are in 250, you are inside on the gate. So yeah, we will see. But the track is different today, and is more slippery, I think, than yesterday. So yeah, it's easy to make a mistake and lose place for nothing. So we will see.
250 a little bit more, sometimes has an advantage on this kind of track, but depends the rhythm section. Today it's we are kind of doing the same with the 450, and but the track gets tough quick because it's pretty soft in the corner. So I would say, no matter the time, you know, Greg will be fast at the same moment on the same track. It will be as fast as me or even faster with the 450, but today I don't have to focus about Greg, you know. I came here second. If I get the championship tonight, I would be happy. If I get second, I just can say, okay, I lost it before, you know, when I did a mistake in the first round, and then after my championship was almost perfect, you know. I won 3 main event on 5 right now, got second and 4 for the 2 other. You know, I couldn't expect much better. But right now, you know, I don't feel a lot of pressure. I will maybe have it before the last main. But, you know, I just give 100% every lap, and I will see, like, I need to keep smart and clever all race, and it should be fine.
I'm gonna try to win, for sure. I'll finish front of Cedric, and yeah, for the championship, but also I want to win race, so yeah, I try to win and don't think about nothing.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time, ain't doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
Sheffield, are you ready for Arena Cross?
We are about to go racing with the Pro Lights class. That is basically 250 class, and then the 450s will come out after them.
Elbows up, heads down, first race, here we go!
It's Tillier, Valentin
Again,
Tillier with another
does it
flyer
again.
start.
Oh, and we've got Dylan Woodcock in the mix as well. So watch out for 260 right there. That's our British boy. Chasing down Valentin Tillier hard. And then there is our champion from 2018, Cedric Souberyas. He needs a good finish.
Let's get behind Dylan Woodcock. The
Dylan
Brit
Woodcock, he is
has
sitting
made a
pretty in
great
second
start.
place.
And he's got Souberyas behind him. And remember, these guys are going to get 2 races each. We take the top 4. After those races, with combined scores, we'll go directly into the super final. Up to this point, come home to renew his visa and thought, I'll grab an arena cross while I'm here.
Right, let's not forget the riders that are just... Oh, Sue makes a move! He makes a move on Woodcock.
Yes.
He is now in second place, and his eyes are on Valentin Tillier.
Yeah, Valentin Tillier on the SR75 machine is starting to fade a little bit, and here comes that gold #1 on the Fro Systems machine.
Here we go,
Wanted to try and get
Look
this
how close
championship
he's got.
done.
Rhythm section right, which he hasn't been doing in the last couple of laps. That time he does. Is he going to show him a reel? Right, we're into the last 2 laps right now. 2 laps to go. Subes has to do something right now if it's going to happen at all.
He's going to go for it. He's getting up to speed. He's going to make a move. At least he's going to try and stick a wheel in there. I cannot believe for 1 minute that Cedric Souberyas is just going to ride round behind him here. He's going to at least try and make a move. And it's going to be coming any time soon on one of these bowl turns, Matt.
It's the final lap, and I have to say, Valentin Tillier is looking really good. Sub is desperate now.
Oh, here we go, though. Here we go. It's going to be on this last bowl corner, right before the finish. So what will he do? Will Tillier go tight? He's going to block his line. He's gone protective. It's going to be a race win for Valentin Tillier.
So that is not the ideal start for Cedric Souberyas at all.
But great for Tillier.
Race 1 went not so good, but still alright. You know, I finished second. I had a bad start. I was third, and on this kind of track, it's hard to pass, so it's not the best as I expected. But you know, I ended second. The goal was to stay on 2 wheels and to a good gate pick for the main event. So I know that for the second main event I go in gate second again. Then I will try my best to maybe beat Valentin Tillier, you know. But like I said, the main goal is stay the super final, and I just want to be in the top 2 or top 3 maximum in my 250 main to ensure like a good gate pick for the super final.
Oh, it's a great start from Bayless and from Chapman. Hopefully Bayless is pushing. So Bayless is scoring around it here.
Francois, Charles de France
Bayless,
stalled it.
No. Bayless almost getting knocked off the track by Aranda. Not Bayless, Chatfield, I apologise. Bayless is out in front.
Matt Bayless is out front. We've got a British rider leading the way. We've got a Brit in third. Come on, Sheffield.
And we've
Get
got
behind
another Brit
Bayless.
there. Jimmy Dunn in 4th place.
Come on, you Brits.
So Bayless needs to keep control of this. Now Greg Aranda, number 20, he has got some serious speed.
Showing him a real proper. But all the while, let's give massive props to Bayless, Matt Bayless, British rider leading the way, and we haven't had a lot of that to shout about all this tour. Come on, Max!
Get behind your British riders. Look at this battle.
This will be epic if it happens. Greg Aranda is in complete control of the 450 championship.
Hey, now we saw this
come
thing.
on!
We saw this thing happen before, where lap traffic does make a difference.
What have we got?
We've got Bayless coming
2
up
to
on
go.
Nicky Turi.
2 to go. Come on.
He's making a move. Oh, come on, Bayless. Go. He squeezes him out. Aranda puts a hell of a move. Go on, Bayless. Go. They get out of sync.
Oh, come on, Matt. Retaliate.
Get the inside line.
Oh, not
come
quite.
on, Bayless. Go.
You still need to give Matt Bayless a massive round of 2. To lead that many laps is awesome. So give it up for Gregory Aranda, but especially for number 17, Matt Bayless!
Yeah, it was a good race one, but I feel not so good on the track. It's very slippery and dangerous, so I keep calm and try to win also the second one and be ready for the fight for the main event.
Here is how the grid is shaping up. We have got on the inside track Valentin Tillier, number 737. He won the first race. Souberyas, number 1. Who gets the drop? Oh, it's Julien Lebeau. Julien Lebeau is going elbow to elbow with Cedric Souberyas. We have Diogo Grasso is in there as well. Woodcock is in 4th place, but Tillier is just ahead of him. So these guys are going to go, oh, Souberyas makes the move. Souberyas is out in front. This is exactly what he needs. This is how he is going to get a prime spot on the grid come super final time. It is not done yet. We have got 12 laps of madness still left to go, folks. So keep your eyes. Who have you bet on? Who have you put your money on our pit stop betting app? It would be fair enough if you put your money on Cedric Souberyas, but so good to see this guy, Julien Lebeau, up in the running. He has been riding so good all series, but just not had quite the luck of the draw. Valentin Tillier gets hooked up there a little bit. Woodcock is sitting in 5th place now, battling against Adrien Escovier. And look at this, Valentin Tillier in amongst all that melee, further down the pack, has made a move on Julien Lebeau, and he's got himself into 2nd place.
And look at Clayton closing in on Lebeau for 3rd. Last year's champion is coming out swinging at the final round here. I think he's just thinking, you know what, I've just got nothing to lose now. I've got to show these guys I'm a worthy champion.
2 laps left, 2 laps left. Can Joe Clayton do anything about his position? Here we go, final lap for Cedric Souberyas. Oh, it's a good start.
Oh, Aranda, muscle move this time. Oh, he didn't mince about that time. He was as wide as a grand piano.
Archie Barchie right there. Charles Lefrancois almost blocking out Bayliss and Chatfield. So we have number 20, Greg Aranda, out in front. We wonder whether there was any stopping him. It'll be a mistake for his part if that's going to happen. Then we have Bayliss. Look at the head-to-heads. We have still got the LCQs, and we still got a good few laps in this race left. We are only in the 5th lap right now. As Aranda goes and goes and goes, he's checked out. Look how strong he is through this whoop section. Getting faster and faster. Chatfield looking good. Out in 2nd place, ahead of Bayliss. Greedy. Aranda, where's Aranda got down? He's taking a fall. He has taken a fall, and we see Chatfield out in front. Look at that! Chatfield's leading the way. Chatfield, get behind your 2 leaders. Chatfield and Bayliss. Aranda, oh, look at this. Greedy pushes Chatfield out of the way. Go on, Great Britain, not taking any messing around. That is not going to make Aranda happy at all. Oh my God. Jeff, wherever you are, you're missing the hottest race so far. France and Greg Aranda in 4th place. Charles Lefrancois, he is chasing hard, but I think this pack of 4 has long gone. Aranda needs to do something special right now, and I'm not sure he can. We have only got 4 laps left. 4 laps left. Get behind Chatters. Oh no. And exactly the same place. Exactly the same place. Greg Aranda punts Ash Greedy straight off the track. Ash is going to be fuming under that. But hey, all fair in love and war and arena cross. So now, we are into 2 laps left. 2 laps left. Keep it going, Chatters. Keep it going, Bayliss. Aranda is on you. Can they keep it together? Oh, what is going through Adam Chatfield's mind now? He knows Bayliss is there. He knows Aranda is there. Aranda, oh, a little bit of a slip out there on the turn. I wonder whether that fall has just knocked his flow that little bit. We're coming round into the final lap. Sheffield, this is it. The final round of Arena Cross. And we have a Brit out in front. We have a Brit who could take the top. Come on, Chatters. Sheffield, get behind him. He's almost there. Oh, my voice is gone and I need your help. Chatfield, keep it together. Keep it together. Go, go, go. Oh, look at Aranda. Bayliss trying to keep him at bay. Chatfield, this is it. This is it. Send him home. He's going to see a checkered flag for the first time this year. It's yours, Chatfield. Yes, yes. Bayliss gets a 2nd. Give it up for Aranda. Oh, Ash Greedy in there as well. Charles Lefrancois.
It's these 2. It's him, and it's him. That's it for this title. Somebody might win the battle, but the war, the championship, is all about Fro Systems number 1, Cedric Souberyas, and Team Green's number 20, Gregory Aranda.
Here we go, Sheffield. Final race of the night. Final race of the series. Let's hear you raise the roof for the superstars of Arena Cross 2019 as they line up. They see the 5 seconds. We got the flame. Souberyas gets it.
Aranda's gone in hard.
Aranda muscles in hard. Look at Chatfield. Oh, look at that from Aranda. He's already in there. There's an absolute collision there as well. Aranda is already in 2nd place.
Oh, what a way. Look at that.
How has he done it?
What a race we've got on. It is simple. It's whoever's going to win.
So we have got the top 2 out in front right now. If it stays as it is, we're going to see the first ever 250 in Arena Cross history taking the title. Aranda, what a start from him. What mental fortitude, what guts and gore to take that inside line from the second line.
But he's
on the
made
grid.
mistakes tonight, and we haven't seen many
Look
of
at
this.
And we've got Chatters in third as well.
Souberyas looking strong, and of
Look
course,
at Bayless go.
Look at Matt Bayless on Austin Root's bike. Talk about getting to grips with new equipment. Oh, he nearly jumped on a tough block. Oh, this is brilliant. We would love to see a British rider on the podium. We need to get behind number 17 on his back, number 130 on the bike.
So we've got number 17 on the 130 bike, all in black. That is Matt
We've got
Bayless.
Ash Greedy down at the back of the pack. Ash Greedy, they're going to quickly get his bike out of the way. Aranda seems to be settling into a nice rhythm, taking his time. Wave yellows, no overtaking here on wave yellows. It's plain and simple, they have to keep their wheels on the ground and not overtake. Okay, this is going down.
Jeff, sorry to interrupt. Look at this guy down here. Ash Greedy, he's not done. He is going to finish the race. He crawled off the track and he's just got himself back on his bike. He is going to finish the race.
Well, you've got to say,
Greedy?
Souberyas is getting away here. Greg Aranda can't wait any longer. Surely, I mean, I know he's a cool customer, but he cannot be sitting back that much. He has to go now. He has to, if he's going to win this thing. He's starting to close back in marginally on the number one. It's on, it's going to go the distance. There can't be any mistakes from either of these two riders.
We just watch as the lap traffic comes around.
Okay, is Greedy going to block? Is Greedy going to block? He might be a blocker for Cedric Souberyas. He's his teammate. I hope he doesn't for the sake of a great event.
Oh, he does the gentlemanly thing. He takes the wide line.
But
he
look
takes
at
the
this.
wide line.
Cedric Souberyas has rode off into the distance. I don't think Gregory Aranda's got anything for him.
Look at this from Cedric Souberyas. Can he hold it together? Can we see the first 250 take the title?
Oh, hold on. Greg Aranda is definitely closer. But no.
Look at this.
Look how much closer he is. But he's left it too late.
How many laps?
He's left it too late. No way.
2 laps
There's
left.
no way.
Let's get behind your favourites, folks. Get behind your riders.
Oh my
Make
God.
some noise.
Can Gregory
He's getting
Aranda
closer.
do this?
He's getting closer. We've got some lap traffic here again. Greedy
2
stays out
laps
of
to
the
go.
way.
If he does it from there, that is bonkers mad. Bonkers mad. Ash Greedy needs to move out of the way yet again. He's going to block, and he does. Oh no, that's going to give it to Souberyas, I think.
That is going to make the difference right there. So, is that fair in love and war? Well, it is
Well,
fair.
no, Ash didn't block him there. He stuck to his inside line. He had nowhere to go. That was just a racing into no harm or foul from Ash Greedy. He didn't block. Okay, this is it. It's one last lap. Souberyas is going to do this. Aranda gets closer, but it's not close enough.
Aranda is getting closer. Can he make a move on the final corner?
No way.
He's
Not
gonna
from
go.
there. Not from there.
We see it. Souberyas
Souberyas just takes the win over Gregory Aranda, who left it so late. Your
see
champ.
that whip from Valentin Tillier.
Okay.
Uh-oh, look at this.
So Aranda is annoyed at Ash Greedy for blocking him. Okay, so he felt he had a fighting chance, but he felt that Ash Greedy blocked him out of the way to give him that shot. But either way you look at it, the damage is done and the victory goes to Cedric Souberyas.
Sheffield, can we have some noise for every single one of our finalists in the super final, the climax of Arena Cross 2019. Folks, we're going to do the prize giving for that race and for the championship right now.
Tensions are running high down here.
Tensions are very
That's
high
why
down
it means
there.
so much. We
There's
told
a lot
you.
on the line.
There's a lot on the line. There's a lot of money at stake. There's pride. And Greg Aranda is not happy one bit. Once he calms down, he will shake the hand of Cedric Souberyas. I've got no doubt of that. Wow. We said it would go the distance. We were right. Incredible, but you've got to give it up for those two. They pushed each other all the way to the very end. When they get up on there on that podium, please show your appreciation. That was such a hard-fought championship.
So, 2-time Arena Cross champion, how does it feel?
It's amazing, you know, this feeling, I cannot describe it, you know. Winning once, it's already difficult, but winning twice in a row, only Ramet did it in the past, you know, and then I didn't know how difficult it was, and when I had an opponent like Greg, I knew that it was going to be so hard, and especially when at the first final, the first super final, I went down, got 4, so I know that this gap will be important at the end of the championship. Then overall I won, you know, I'm super happy for my team Pro System, even for my team, for my French team 2B. All my sponsors behind me, my girlfriend Sophia were amazing, was amazing all year, and she's pushing me every day, and then we made it again on the 250.
Driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
So when we talked at the first round, I asked you why you do Arena Cross, why you beat yourself through this every year, and you said you'd love it. But you said it's hard to do, it's hard to pull off.
Yeah.
After this season, sitting here at the last round, will you come back next year?
Yeah, I love it, and I do this because I'm in business. This is my job, you know, as well as many other events that we do. But yeah, I want to do Arena Cross again. It has to make sense. But we've had a really good month. We haven't worn ourselves out. You know, we've been weekend and a weekend off to see our families and kids and wives. Am I going to do it again? I don't know. I don't know the answer yet. But I'm sure as damn it going to try harder than probably anyone could do. And if anyone can do this, I'd like to think it's me and the team that I've got. I'm not the only one that does this. I've got an amazing team of people, but we have to financially make it work because we don't go to work for nothing. It's not all about love and passion, it's about making it work financially, and we're going to do that.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like AX Men Season 2. And thank you for watching.